What is going on, guys? It's your boy Levelock Spring has a brand new video. And today, guys, we're at Universal Studios Orlando. And we're out here tonight for the Mardi Gras, or today for Mardi Gras. As you guys know, during this time is typically when they'll start having different kind of foods from different countries. And basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna see what $100 gets us and how much we can get for that amount. So I'll have the prices here. We're gonna rate them between me and my girlfriend who's behind the camera, who you guys see here in a little bit. And we're gonna see what all we can get for these $100. So let's go. Bye. And before we get into the video, guys, I also want to show you what the entrance for the Universal Orlando annual pass holders looks like. This is one that they exclusively have open until 12 p.m. for all pass holders. And here what you're going to be looking at now is what the lines look like for February 14th, again on Valentine's Day. So we spent so much time having to skip all these lines. And our first stop is going to be at China. As you can see yourself as well, it does not seem like it was a very popular area, but nonetheless, here we're gonna go ahead and try some foods. All right, guys, we're gonna get started with a duck xiaobing. I probably said that wrong, but that's okay. It's shredded duck dumpling with hoisin scallion and ginger butter. It was $10.99, and that's what you get. So what you're gonna get for that amount. I never tried duck, so I don't know if it really even is duck, so we'll find out. But a lot of people didn't like this, but honestly, it's not that bad. It's pretty good. I'm not sure if it's real duck or not. I haven't really had duck, so I can't really make a hypothesis or a real rating on it if I haven't had it. But it's pretty good. Now my girlfriend's gonna try it, and she's gonna see if she likes it as well.
Is the butter that tastes like ginger? It says ginger, right?
I think so, yeah. What do you think, Lacey? Do you like it?
No.
You don't like it? What's wrong with it?
I'm stuck in my tooth.
That's what's wrong with things stuck in your teeth?
I tasted ginger too much. I don't like ginger. I mean, I like it after sushi, but I don't like ginger. It's okay. I don't like the seasoning.
Okay, there you go.
It's not that good, no.
So what rating would you give it then?
4 crocodile Mardi Gras Universal. I give it 4 Mardi Gras alligator.
Out of what?
10.
Out of 10?
3.5.
3.5? Out of 10?
Yeah.
All right, so she gave it 3.5 Mardi Gras alligators out of 10. I would give it, I don't know if I rate it that low. I like it. It might not be for everyone, but I personally, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. I like it. Apparently, if you don't like ginger, it won't be for you. So that's why she rated 3.5, but I like ginger. I drink a lot of ginger tea. Yeah, 7 out of 10. And for our next stop is going to be India. Here are a couple of the items that they have available for us. That's going to be butter chicken, potato dosa, as well as some beverages that they have to offer. But you know, we were going to have to go with the butter chicken. All right, so now we have the butter chicken. And it's a tender chicken in a spiced tomato butter sauce with naan bread and cilantro. So I don't think I've really had butter chicken before, so I guess we're going to try it for the first time. All right, guys, so we're going to see how this butter chicken tastes. They probably had to pull back a little bit on the seasoning. Does not feel like it has as much Indian seasoning as typical Indian food would have. It does not feel like there's much flavor. It feels like it kind of needs a lot. You can kind of get a little bit of the taste of what Indian food is, Indian seasonings. And it smells like it for sure, but the taste, it's a little underwhelming. So for this, I'd probably give it 4 out of 10. Mardi Gras alligators.
You gotta eat it like real. Okay, ready? I don't want to eat this big of a bite.
Try it. Eat it. What are your thoughts on it?
It tastes bland. I don't know. It's not that good.
Yeah, so again, like I said, it doesn't have a lot of seasoning. It kind of smells like how it should, but it doesn't taste like how it should.
No, it literally smells like... I've never had butter chicken before, so... It smells like Indian food. Yeah,
so for this one, honestly, I give it a 3 out of 10. I think it's pretty bad. No seasoning, you know, I said I'll give it the points for the smell. For presentation, because it does look pretty good, but for taste itself, I give it 0. So
the bread is
for that, 3 out of 10. Then the bread is good. The naan bread is good as well. Which of course, you know, we're gonna eat it anyway because we paid for it. But
$11.
Yeah. So since we forgot to rate the Indian food, or for my girlfriend to rate the Indian food, Lacey, what did you give it?
2.
And our next stop is going to be in Germany, and this is a little bit of their menu as well, so you guys get a little bit of an idea. And this is what we got. Okay, now we have what they called I think they called it a Liber Case, and it's a German-style meatloaf served on a pretzel bun, with mustard and sauerkraut. Honestly, you can see what the picture looks like. This is what it actually looks like. It's the size of my middle finger. All right, so we're gonna see the sauerkraut, this meatloaf itself, and this baby little pretzel bun for like $11. It's a little bit on the saltier, sour part because sauerkraut, but it's not that bad. It is very small, like I said, for $11. They did have something else on there as well, which was like a sausage with some fries. Which honestly, I think I saw the size of the sausages and they're pretty big, so I think it was probably better off to get that one, and it is a little cheaper as well. What are your thoughts?
It tastes like salt and
Tastes like salt
a slab of ham.
and a slab of ham.
I don't like them. I'm disappointed.
I'm also pretty disappointed. But how many Mardi Gras alligators do you give it out of 10?
I like sauerkraut. Give 4.
She gives it 4 out of 10. For my personal rating, I'm probably gonna give it like a 2. Okay. The reason I give it a 2 is that the size of the burger is super tiny, or whatever it's supposed to be, and honestly, it just tastes like glorified Spam. It tastes like Spam with a little bit of sauerkraut on top. Which, granted, yes, I also like Spam, but I'm not paying that much for Spam. So honestly, for this, I'd say it's probably best to just avoid it. Yeah, you're better off just getting the other one, which was like a bratwurst with some fries, and what else was it?
No, it was like a curry thingy on top of it.
Yeah, but that was definitely a lot better. Or at least looks a lot better. Lacey here says that it felt a little heavy for her, or it felt light for her, but for me, it kind of felt a little heavy. I'm not too big of a fan of when it comes to mustard or sauerkraut that much. I still will eat it from time to time. But I did feel like it was a little heavy. After eating at all the places on this side of town, it was time to hit the mainland, which we found this little alleyway, which I'd never seen before, and I thought was pretty cool. And then we have our next stop here, which is New Orleans, and they had a pretty big menu. And again, this is everything they have on there. Kind of give you an idea what you'll be able to find if you plan on making this stop. All right, so we got this time it's a chicken and sausage gumbo. This is a stew of Trinity, chicken andouille, and bacon over white rice, garnished with scallions. Lacey wanted to get some beignets. That's what they look like as well. That's a little packaging comes in. And I know we were probably taught not to eat dessert first, but we're gonna be bad boys and bad girls, and we're gonna try the beignets first.
What it tastes like?
Tastes like a funnel cake. That's basically what a beignet is, but it's from Nolans. That's the sign. That's where we were just at, was Nolans. So that's where this food's from. That's what you guys say it? Nolans up there. Is that what I say? Nolans?
I say New Orleans.
Oh. New Orleans?
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Looky.
Mmm.
It's good.
Yeah?
I like it.
Like it?
Yeah. You know what it tastes like?
What?
It's like fair food.
I mean, yeah, I guess that is like fair food. All right, now I want to try the chicken and sausage gumbo, and we'll give all the ratings at the end out of Mardi Gras alligator. Mardi Gras alligator. And this is what the gumbo itself looks like. So, yeah, it's we'll put a little bit of everything, try to put a little bit of everything in as much as I could. I feel like it has a little bit of a fishy taste to it, but it's not bad.
It's because I think it's like, I don't know what seasoning they put in there, but it definitely, yeah, I'm not sure about now.
There's a little bit of that, like, yeah.
It's good though, I actually like that. Old Bay, no, it can't be Old Bay.
That's kind of what I was thinking, yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking, yeah.
Old Bay?
Yeah. I'm not sure that's the seasoning that they use, but it does taste like there's some kind of maybe like Creole Old Bay kind of like seasoning in it. What do you rate it? What do you rate it? You first. What do you rate it?
8 out of 10. Alligator. Crocodile. It's good.
Mardi Gras alligator.
Mardi Gras alligator. It's good.
Okay, and what do you give the beignets?
10 out of 10. Like for food.
I'll probably have to agree. Yeah, I give it an 8 out of 10. It has some pretty good seasonings. It feels like it's quite a bit of food as well compared to the last ones we've had. The beignets, I guess 10 out of 10. I mean, it is your typical just like funnel cake. Yeah, and that's from New Orleans. And our next stop is going to be Colombia, and right next to it as well is Canada. So those will be the 2 places we'll be trying next. All right, guys, and here we have the chicken empanadas, and these are crispy corn masa chicken empanadas with ají picante. So that's the picante. I just smelled it. Didn't smell the best, but you know, you can't always judge it by the way that it smells, right? Sometimes the taste might be a little bit better than what it smells like. All right, so again, we have the chicken empanadas. It's a little tiny, little small things, but Now see, here's the sauce. See if it's any good. And my hypothesis was correct. Definitely tastes a lot better than what it smells. Tastes like my mama made it. Does it taste like?
It smells like greens.
It does. But yeah, there's like a green sauce. Tastes like it has like cilantro, maybe tomato in it. So yeah, but it's not spicy. It says picante, but it's not spicy at all. At least not to me, you know. I'm like Mexican. I'm not Mexican, but I'm like Mexican. So spice tolerance is pretty high.
You
Yeah.
get stuff on it.
I guess that's fair. Yeah, that's true too. What are your thoughts?
What's in it?
Chicken,
And what?
typically potato.
They're good. I like them. Maybe if your mama made it for me, I like it even better.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Ain't nothing like mama's cooking. So how many Mardi Gras alligators you give it out of 10?
6 3/4. Alligator.
Mardi Gras.
Crocodile. Mardi Gras.
So she wasn't a fan of the sauce, I guess, and that's okay. You know, there's a different range of color, ethnicity here. So, to each their own, right?
It's not spicy.
No, it's not spicy.
You
Yeah,
said it was.
I said it wasn't spicy.
I thought you said it was.
No, I said it's not spicy to my Latin palate.
Mm.
That's what I was saying. What do you give it?
7 3/4.
So she gives it 7 3/4. I give it an 8. It's gonna lose some points just because of how small they are. They are pretty tiny. What? She's just about to eat the last one of the season.
What for you?
Oh, okay.
Don't bite my finger off.
All right, so here we have poutine, margarita poutine at least, and this is from Canada. So I'll get a little bit of everything here so you guys can kind of see what we're working with. This has fresh mozzarella, tomato, some fries, some kind of like gravy sauce or what is it? But yeah, and I want to see if it's any good. Honestly, if you look at the amount of food that they give you a pretty good amount. So I think for the amount of it, which will be posted here at the very end, you'll see it's pretty worth it. And the wind might be picking up a little bit now as well, so if you hear a lot of background noise, I'm sorry. But this is actually pretty good. Like I said, it has mozzarella, some kind of gravy sauce, some fries, and some like roasted tomatoes. Honestly, all being mixed together does taste pretty good. And like I said, they do give you a fair amount of food. There's a lot of fries in here. Yeah, honestly, there's so much food, and it's definitely worth it.
That is a lot. Like a little sandwich. Oh. Okay. That was pretty good.
What are your thoughts?
I really like fries, so. And the tomato, I like the tomato with it. A little bit of cheese. And the gravy, I don't really taste the gravy. It just tastes like anything. But the fries and tomato, pretty good. Pretty good.
Okay. So how many Mardi Gras alligators do you give it out of 10? That's the real question.
8. Alligator. Crocodile.
So she gives it an 8 out of 10. And for myself, I think it's probably one of the better things we've had. So considering there's no meat, which I can't eat food without meat. Pause. I'm gonna have to probably give it a 9 out of 10. That's pretty good. And again, that's in Canada. And here we are at our next stop, which is going to be Mexico. And we have the quesadilla, which, it goes without explaining, it's your birria meat with some cheese and then your sauce, your broth to dip it in. Oh, yeah. And it does have a little lime as well. So put a little lime either on that there, just like that. And put a little bit in the sauce. And, that cheese looks good. Well, let's go. Bon appetit. This, by the way, is Mexico. So, I'm Guatemalan, but Mexico's pretty close. So we eat just about the same things. I'll give the credit. They made it, But granted, you know what I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it a rating of 10 Mardi Gras alligators out of 10 Mardi Gras alligators. Because you can never go wrong with birria. And it looks like they're doing pretty good for it.
You got the line. There's no line.
There wasn't a lot of line. What do you think?
I miss this. I love it.
So it's pretty good?
It tastes like coming home to a warm bed. That's what it tastes like. I love it.
That's good. That's
It's
good.
really good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
For like what we tasted today, it's better than all the things that we tasted.
Oh, so it's been the best thing you've tasted today?
It is.
And how many Mardi Gras alligators did you give it out of 10?
11. 11.
Wow, lover and Mardi Gras alligators. You heard it here first, folks. She gives it an 11 out of 10 alligators. Pretty sure that breaks the scales. So this by far has been the best thing that we've tried here at Mardi Gras. And that, by the way, was queso birria. I did just say just birria, but it is queso birria. All right, we're gonna try France, but it seems to be that all it is just the old crepes place, like the Central Park crepes place. So that's all that it is. We're not gonna go ahead and try it, but I think we're getting towards the end of our stop. I think money's starting to run a little thin off of this challenge. So we'll see what we get next. And I'm not sure how we missed this the last couple of times we've passed, but this was actually in front of New Orleans. And here we're now at Puerto Rico, which is probably going to be our last stop for this challenge. All right, guys, and here, which I think is going to be our final meal, we have Puerto Rico. And Puerto Rico brings in pinchons de lechon. It's a char-grilled pork shoulders here with guava barbecue sauce and pan sobao. That's what it looks like. Ooh. All right, first get a little bite of the skewer.
Is it tough?
It's not, I got a hold of the stick.
Oh.
Little pan sobao. Just little tastes like barbecue ribs. And just like Lacey was saying, they're actually grilling it out here as well. So probably get a little bit of footage, seeing them over here grilling it. But again, it's pretty good. From what I've seen, typically this line is always very, very long. Right now, it is closer to, I think, a little bit past 2. Watches that. Yeah, so it's a little bit past 2. It's 2:32 right now. I know during lunch times when we kind of started around 12, the lines were a little bit longer in some sections. Right now, it's starting to die down a little bit and starting to digress. But this is typically one of the lines that I've seen. I've seen it on Facebook, the Universal Orlando's group page. It definitely is one of the longer lines, but I can see why, because this right here is pretty good.
Bread. What is this? Bread?
Yeah, just bread.
Tastes like dry bread. Yeah.
It's pretty good, right?
Tastes like barbecue. Barbecue chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
But pork, right?
It's pork, yeah. But yeah, it's basically a barbecue like guava, I believe it is, or barbecue guava. It can't really taste like guava too much, so I think it gives it a little bit enough to where I get the aftertaste. You kind of feel a little bit.
Guava?
Yeah, guava. But I feel like you're gonna get a little.
I don't trust myself with this. Poking back my throat.
How many Mardi Gras alligators do you give it out of 10?
It's not like over the top good. It's good, but it's not barbaria good. So 7 out of 10. No, 8 3/4 out of 10. Alligator.
Lacey gives it 8 3/4. Of course, she has to be complicated and bring the quarters because that's what women do. But for me, I think I'm probably gonna give it a solid, probably 9 out of 10. But yeah, that's honestly very, very good. That's Puerto Rico for you. All right, guys. So I think we hit literally just about every single spot. Any single spot that had any kind of actual food. There was a couple places, for example, like Italy and France, where they would just use, like, for example, Louis or, like I said, Central Park crepes and stuff like that. They use that kind of to market it as being those places, which, I mean, I guess, yes, technically they are, but they didn't have their own separate station. So we actually did hit every single place, right? We did hit every single place? Yeah, we hit every single place. Again, so the Coca-Cola market. So after that, our grand total left over is $3.11.
Oh, 11.
Yeah, so $3.11 is what was left after we had one item, yeah, at least from every single place, with the exception of Nolans, because you wanted your beignets. What do you call it? Beignets? Beignets, yeah. So that's what you can get. They do also have like a special card you can get that you purchase for $120, and it gives you about $150 for Mardi Gras to spend. Of course, I probably could have been the smarter thing to add another $20 to it, but that wouldn't make as nice of a name for the video. So if there's anything else you guys would like for me to try, like I said, I did foods this time, maybe do a dessert next time. Leave comments down below as well. Go ahead and give a like. we hit 20 likes, maybe we'll go ahead and try desserts from everywhere and maybe a drink. Oh yeah, but that being said as well, I do want to say thank you to my girlfriend, for Lacey here, for spending the day with me, eating with me. Did you like a lot of the foods that we ate?
Yes, I like other foods.
And would you do this again?
Yeah.
All right. But all right, guys, again, thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, all the good stuff. Again, leave any comments below, whatever you think we should do desserts, drinks, things like that. I believe this is going on until, I think, first week of March. Then again, today,
30th of March?
I guess March 30th. And today is also Valentine's Day. So if you're watching this, yeah, happy Valentine's Day as well. And I'll see you guys another day. See ya.